Wait, so here we are at Rosemary's Thyme. Tom, this is a place that is surprisingly not well attended right now. I don't know why. Why isn't it crowded today? Is everybody in church? What's the deal? Right. Why isn't it crowded? Why isn't there a bigger crowd today? Should be. The food's good. It's Sunday. There's parking right in front of it. Something must be terribly, terribly wrong today. So Tom is now telling me we have another spelling error. It's one thing about going to brunch with a teacher. So Tom says ingredients is spelled wrong, and he might be right or wrong. I don't know. But see, here's the thing. I don't know. He could tell me street is spelled with an E-A-T, and I'd be, well, maybe. I don't know. I need to use a spell checker more often than I do. Tom's having the omelet. Which omelet do you have? Mediterranean omelet. And I'm having the smoked salmon. So that looks pretty darn good. Yeah. Try that again. That looks pretty darn good. Rosemary's Thyme. It was pretty good for breakfast. So I liked the breakfast. I had the salmon. Tom, you had the Mediterranean omelet. You liked it? It's good. That's a great ambiance sitting on the... So this is Tom and Bill's Big Adventure, day 2. We're going to go to the World War II Memorial, walk down by the reflecting pond, and then go see the Vietnam Memorial, right?
Good. Yep.
Lincoln. Yep. You'll give the I Have a Dream speech from memory. You did get that assignment, right?
Yes, I memorized it last night.
Very good. Then we'll see the Korean War Memorial.
Until 3 in the morning.
And then we'll come back to the other side of the World War II Memorial and pass out because we'll have been walking too hard in the sun. I'm an old man, you know. It's all about Bill, not about Tom. Okay, so Tom, let me give you some tips when you're taking photographs of people. If you can, really the best thing is to have nothing coming out of the top of their head because it looks like they're wearing a crown of, well, water sometimes. My photography tips.
But I like it.
They're no charge. Tom, once again, making friends. The old-fashioned way, with a camera.
1, 2.
So Tom's big question is, what about the horses in the park police? Do they have poop catchers on them? Or do the policemen have to stop and clean up after them? My brother-in-law, this guy over here, Tom, he's embarrassed. The horses, the park police horses. Mm-hmm. What about the pooper scooper issue?
Well, they need. Well, we usually end up scooping it up. So I don't even think about it. But try to let them.
So there's a shovel in the saddle. Okay, so now we know. Any other questions?
I'm not going to have any more questions the entire week now.
Yeah. So apparently I have no embarrassment factor at all. All right, Tom, they call this a reflecting pool. What do you think it's supposed to be reflecting? Tom points out correctly that this is the spot where Forrest Gump gave his speech, too. You can't say Tom doesn't have knowledge of cultural icons. You can't. I want your opinion on something.
Okay.
Square-toe shoes. Are they coming back in?
God, I hope not.
Lincoln's got it. So here's a good question for you. The very top of the Washington Monument is capped in a 4-sided pyramid of a very precious metal. What metal is that? 4-sided little pyramid, very, very tippy top.
Precious metal. Right?
Well, I'm not. What's your answer?
You can go that way.
Come on.
Just give me a metal.
Copper.
It has to be a metal. Copper? No, not copper. It's aluminum. Aluminum at the time was very precious metal. So this is the Vietnam War Memorial. If you haven't seen it, it's an interesting, it's a very solemn place. It starts in 1959 here in the center and goes all the way out this wing to a further date, and then it comes back from this far wing over here, all the way back over here to 1975. And they have the people who are dead or missing in the Vietnam War listed by the date they died or by the date they went missing. And there is a book, and you can look up and see which panel the person you're looking for is on, from East 68 or East 70 to West 70, which panel they're on. There's a plus by the name if the person is declared missing in action, and they have changed 800 or so of the pluses to diamonds, indicating that the person was officially declared dead because of gathered remains since the end of the war. It's a very solemn place. Glad I could be here with my brother-in-law, Tom. This is the Korean War Memorial, and it's obviously very different from the Vietnam War Memorial in that it has larger than life-size statues of soldiers in ponchos with helmets and rifles walking through a field. And there is a wall over here to the right, and in the wall you see images looking back at us. This is the Einstein statue. Kids love to climb on the Einstein statue. I'm pretty sure that's going to include Tommy. You know, I've been to this Christmas tree on the mall. I assumed, of course, that it was a new tree every year, but apparently this one was transplanted here in 1978 and is still growing. So, how about that? I learned something today. Okay, so here's my best advice. If you'd like to be in the paper while you're here, this part of the lawn of the White House is pretty secluded, so you could hop over the fence here and not be seen, and then they get your name in the paper and all. Maybe your picture too. You see those? This is a Civil War memorial or monument. It lists a number of battles and battlefields on the base of the memorial. Somehow, I'm going to find a way to see more of these Civil War battlefields because I think they're interesting. Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah, I just taught Bill something, by the way. I would like to have this on YouTube. I just taught Bill something.
That Aaron Burr was a goofball. Well,
Benedict Arnold.
A Benedict Arnold of his own. He wanted to be the ruler of Florida, and as Tom says, Alexander Hamilton, the guy in the statue back there, was a real Crankypants.
Actually, it might have been New Orleans, somewhere in the South, because I know that they wanted to establish an army in New Orleans.
Is fast and loose with the facts sometimes, but really it's the spirit of thing that matters.
I'm a fast and loose kind of guy.
She what?
Wait.
She what?
She's not a lesbian. She winked at me.
Okay. She has dark glasses on. I think you're...
Oh, wait. I winked at her.
Oh, yeah. That's it. So, Tom, do you notice that the quality of my videotaping and the slovenliness of my appearance gets worse and worse as we go on this marathon, never-ending tour of Washington, D.C.? Where are we going now, Tom?
To the bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom. Ford's Theater.
Ford's Theater. We're wondering if Shelley's Backroom American Tavern has cold beer. What do you think?
I imagine.
Let's go find out. Okay, Tom, it's not too late. It is not too late for me to get a tattoo. There's a tattoo parlor here, and also body... Where are you? Get back in the picture. There's a tattoo parlor, martial arts, marital aids, and martial arts. Oh my goodness. Is that quite the combo? Marital aids and martial arts. Are they spelled the same way? Not quite, but similar. I'll serve with clamato. Hold on.
Hi.
Clamato la temura, which means I like it.
Que mueve.
Which means what?
Makes you move.
Makes you move. Of course it does. And so you mix this clamato drink with
hot sauce, Worcester sauce, and lemon juice.
And it's called a what?
It's called pepperado.
A pepperado. So we'll try that. Or if you put vodka in it instead, it becomes a
Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Mary. Excellent. See, I learned something today. Not every day you learn something, but today I did. Here we are at the front of the Red Cross building. Tom, did you have a good time today?
Yes.
Me too. I did. We don't get together and talk. This is probably more than we've talked in the last 5 years. You know?
I'd say since 1987.
Since '87. Yeah. Probably the most time we spent together.
Yep.
And talking and such.
Absolutely.
It's a good day.